The world, stunned by the secret of Sheikh Hamdan's queen. The world stood still one breath at a time, as whispers crossed deserts and oceans, carried by wind older than crowns. No drums, no trumpets, only silence, heavy with knowing. They said a secret lived behind the veil of dawn, not hidden in gold or guarded halls, but breathing softly like prayer. Inside the space where truth waits, for hearts brave enough to listen. She walked not as rumor, not as shadow of a famous name, but as a calm river moving through history, teaching stones how to remember water, teaching fire how to bow. Cities watched from mirrored towers. Streets leaned closer to hear what cannot be shouted, what refuses spectacle, what chooses grace over noise. Her secret was not scandal, not price, not weight of jewels. It was the courage to remain unseen in a world addicted to display and still command the sky. Every step she took rewrote distance between power and mercy, between throne and ground, between the roar of crowds and the quiet of one true choice. They searched her eyes for answers, found horizons instead, endless and patient, like sand that knows every foot, yet belongs to none. The world expected fire. She offered light. The world demanded proof. She offered presence. The world wanted a legend. She offered a life. In halls where names echo forever, she spoke softly, and the walls learned humility. Even marble listened. Even time slowed its hunger. Children would not fear her silence, because silence recognized them. Birds circled lower near her path, as if remembering a promise, made before wings learned flight. Her secret moved like a heartbeat, steady, unseen, essential, never asking permission, never seeking applause, only sustaining everything around it. She understood the weight of crowns and chose balance, understood the sharpness of eyes and chose kindness, understood history and chose tomorrow. Men of power paused mid-sentence, not from fear but from recognition, as if something ancient had returned wearing gentleness. Instead of armor, the world stunned itself by expecting less, by assuming mystery must shout, by forgetting that the deepest oceans never argue with the shore. Her secret was endurance without hardness, strength without cruelty, authority without chains, a reminder that true royalty does not need witnesses. At night, the moon leaned closer to Dubai to see her reflection, not in glass or steel, but in quiet acts that never make the news. And those who truly saw her carried the knowing like warmth, through cold conversations, through loud days, through moments when belief feels thin. The world remains stunned, not by what was revealed, but by what was remembered. That greatness can whisper and still move everything. The secret continued breathing beyond the first dawn, moving through corridors of thought, where curiosity learns patience and desire learns restraint. People tried to name what they felt, but language stepped back, because some truths refuse cages, and some meanings prefer open air. She did not arrive with prophecy. She arrived with alignment, every gesture fitting the moment, like stars agreeing on where to rest. The world leaned closer again, hoping the secret would unfold further, hoping mystery would finally explain itself. But explanation was never the gift. Instead, there was a steady presence, a kind of gravity without force, drawing hearts into better order, without asking them to surrender. In markets and majlis, in quiet homes and loud screens, her influence moved unseen, like perfume after departure. Those who chased power felt tired. Those who chased attention felt hollow. Only those who paused felt something settle inside them. It was not magic. It was not illusion. It was the discipline of being whole in a fractured age. She carried history without dragging it, honored tradition without freezing it, and walked forward without leaving anyone behind. The secret did not belong to her alone. It passed gently from soul to soul, changing shape with each receiver, yet losing nothing of itself. A worker felt dignity return. A mother felt seen. A child felt brave without knowing why. An elder felt peace without memory. The world loves spectacle, but spectacle grows old quickly. This was different. This was renewal. Time itself seemed curious, slowing near her path, as if learning how to last longer, without becoming heavy. Those who studied faces for power missed everything. Those who studied silence understood enough. There was discipline in her calm, not emptiness. 1,000 choices lived inside that stillness, all resolved before conflict could begin. The secret refused urgency, because truth does not panic. It waits, confident it will be needed. Crowns shine under light, but character shines in shadow. And she knew how to walk where light does not reach. The world asked again, "What is the secret?" And the answer remained gentle. That meaning is built daily, not revealed once. She was not above the people. She was among purpose, and purpose recognized her. Dreamers felt steadier. Leaders felt lighter. Critics felt quieter, without understanding why. The secret shaped rooms without touching walls, shaped conversations without raising voices. It taught that legacy is not carved. It is cultivated. Seeds do not announce themselves. They simply grow, and one day the land is changed. This was the way of her influence. Slow, unstoppable kind. Never rushing, never retreating. Those who tried to imitate failed, because imitation seeks attention, and the secret avoids it. Only sincerity could carry it. Only patience could protect it. Only humility could understand it. As the days unfolded, the world stopped demanding proof and started adjusting itself. Noise softened. Glances warmed. Choices became slightly better. Not perfect, but aligned. The secret of Sheikh Hamdan's queen did not end with whispers. It stretched like dawn across the city, spilling into streets, gardens, hearts. Those who sought scandal found silence. Those who sought noise found calm. Those who sought fame found nothing. And yet everything shifted quietly. She walked past expectations, past assumptions of grandeur, past the gilded cages of rumor, and left only clarity behind. Every gesture carried meaning, not for the eyes alone, but for the soul, the way rivers shape valleys, without asking permission. Her laughter was rare, but it settled unease, like sunlight after winter. Her gaze carried understanding, without judgment. Her steps carried patience, without delay. The city felt her influence in subtle echoes. Shops opened more kindly. Streets hummed differently. People lingered in conversation. Longer than before, the secret was not in riches, not in jewels, not in crowns, It was in the constancy of grace, the bravery of restraint, the wisdom of listening. Even those far away felt it. In dreams, in sudden decisions, in quiet evenings, as if a hand had brushed the world and left it just slightly better. She did not command attention. Attention followed curiosity. Curiosity followed respect. Respect followed recognition. And recognition revealed the truth. The truth was simple, yet infinitely profound, that a life lived consciously can heal the unseen fractures of the world. Her secret reshaped the ordinary, turning mundane acts into quiet miracles, a smile that steadied fear, a word that eased conflict, a gesture that gave courage. Those who tried to measure her found that numbers and scales failed, because some worth cannot be counted, and some power cannot be weighed. Children learned courage without hearing lessons. Parents learned patience without being taught. Leaders learned humility without a mentor. Even time seemed to bend around her presence, not paused, not broken, but patient, as if it too wanted to learn. She showed that greatness is not loud, that influence is not force, that royalty is not the crown, but the care that follows it. The world tried to replicate her secret, tried to sell it, brand it, display it, but the secret resisted. It only flourished where sincerity lived. Every corner of Dubai felt slightly softer, slightly brighter, not because of wealth, but because of awareness. Not because of spectacle, but because of authenticity. Her legacy was not monuments, not headlines, not applause, but the quiet improvement of lives, the subtle alignment of hearts, the invisible ripple that reshapes oceans. The secret of Sheikh Hamdan's queen was patience, presence, and purpose, a truth that reminds the world that light can exist without noise, that power can exist without cruelty, that a single life can inspire countless others. And as the sun set over minarets and towers, the world understood finally that some mysteries do not need revealing because they have already transformed everything. They touch